to turn, standing up on my elbow. If I try to keep Fernando's back, for example, on my chest, and Fernando starts to smash me, I don't have space to move my legs, I don't have space to stand up on my elbow, and probably I will lose the position. Right here, if I keep me so much tight against Fernando, it's hard to me stand up. And probably in the moment that I start to leave the position to stand up, Fernando will put him in a half guard. So for this, it's very important we understand how important is leave Fernando moving in between my hooks and hands and grips. So we are here, Fernando starts to smash me, and at the time that he's escaping, I give him space, and I prepare my body to stand up. After I step on the mat, it's easier to me make Fernando spin out, because my idea is I need to stand up on this knee that I have close of him, posting my elbow on the mat. And always when I'm trying to do this drill, I need to make Fernando turns out, because his action after I start to turn his out is Fernando probably will try to go back to me, and at the time I switch my side and I have my hook strong inside his legs, and then I can place the second one. Right here, probably the guys, the people don't like to do this drill for this side of the seat belt, because our elbow normally stays stuck inside his armpit. So if Fernando starts to take off my hook, the intention is the same. If I try, and here is one good example for you to understand what I'm talking about. For example, here for this side, the position is stuck. Fernando is half on my elbow. So the idea is the same when we are trying to hold the opponent, you know. But right here, when Fernando starts to escape, I need to open my elbow before he moves. If you see, right here I have space because my elbow is, I placed my elbow on the ground so far from him, and it's easier to me to step on the ground, making him spin out, and then after that, stand up on my knee, sitting on my butt, and then switching the side. One important detail here is always when we are doing the seatbelt drill, we can't lay down when we are doing that drill. We need to sit on one butt and then start to sit up that way. After I sit up, if you see, I set up the position again, and then it's easier to bring Fernando to the other side. Because here I have the opportunity to cross my hook if I want, or I have the opportunity to place my second hook. So it's easier to keep Fernando on the back. So just showing again the position that for the side that Fernando is going to the hard side, probably the guys think that this side is bad to go. So for example, Fernando starts smashing me. This is the perfect time. When I feel that Fernando is smashing me, I can't try to hold him. I need to leave him free to move, and at the time, I open my elbow. After I open my elbow, if you see, I have that gap to stand up. I have some space to create mobility, and then start my movement to keep him on my back. If I keep holding him, like my elbow is stuck on the ground, I can't move. I can't even stand up on my knee. I can, for example, years ago I learned posting my forehead on the mat and standing up, but it's so hard. In the moment that I open my elbow, it's easier to, by turning Fernando's face to the mat, I have space to post my knee on the ground, sitting, and then changing my side to the other side. Post my second hook. Another good detail when we are applying seatbelt is I can't try to drive Fernando's body to the sides. I need to just move my elbow up and down this way. Because when I do this, for example, we are here, I'm on his back. So if I want to move Fernando for this side, I can't drive him like this. Because probably he will try to make some posture, or he will try to close his body. It's gonna be hard to move Fernando like that. But if I open my elbow, it's easier to push his shoulder down. And this drill, when we are working a seatbelt, this drill is very important because it's easier to me touch his face with my elbow and then down my another elbow that is controlling him. Or I can move to for this side. My elbow, which is working up, always I'm trying to open, and then I want to change the side. I put my elbow down and start to bring my another elbow up. Then we start to smash me. I open the space to stand up, and always, it's very important, always if I want to change my side, I need to make Fernando turn, making him look to the mat this way, because I have space, and his next action is probably try to turn back. I take the time and bringing him to my back take again. So the elbow is important, your hands always working like this, your pinky grabbing your wrist, after that you need to torque your hands to make your forearm strong to keep the grips, you know. So this is the drill. Another variation that could happen when we are here is Fernando take off my both hooks and then start to escape. What I do right here, if he makes some grip, it's easier to me just stretch my legs, you know. His grip right here is not strong, but my seat belt I need to keep. And in this moment, if I try to swing my leg in between his legs and then start to stand up, I will lose the position because my seat belt is so tight, and Fernando will get it to do some chest escape and then put him in a half guard. But in this time, when Fernando take off the both hooks, start to escape, what I do? I need to break his grip if he is doing one, and start to turn. What is gonna happen? My elbow probably will be touching the mat, and my another elbow, which is involving his neck, is getting pressure. My shoulder, I need to try to put some pressure, moving a little bit forward this way, and then to stand up, my hands, I need to climb on his chest this way to get a pressure, and then standing up on my knees, step by step. The problem is, if Fernando does this movement and I try to swing my leg in between his legs and then start to recover my seat belt, doing the first drills that I showed, you will lose the back take. But this position is very effective as well. If Fernando escape, the both hooks, he can jump. So my intention is break,